Pistons fans? In today's video, I want to discuss the reason why I believe the Pistons are in a perfect position. Now, if you are new to my channel, you may not understand what I mean by that, but if you are a recurring subscriber coming to my channel, you know exactly what I mean, because I've said it before and I'm going to re-say it again. The Pistons are in a perfect position because we can literally do anything right now. If the Pistons want to make a push for the playoffs, right? I'm not here to say that the Pistons are guaranteed or anything like that to make the playoffs or something like that, but if the Pistons wanted to make a playoff push, we really could. You look at a Blake Griffin, a Derrick Rose, a Killian Hayes. I know he's struggling right now, but he is really good already on defense. A Jeremy Grant, a Mason Plumlee, a Josh Jackson. This team, honestly, if you look at our assets, it's a possibility, especially in the Eastern Conference, the Leastern Conference, because this conference is never good. I feel like this Pistons team could easily make a playoff push. We could try to go to the play-in round. We could try to make an 8th seed. Even some of y'all in my comment section have even higher standards. Some of y'all think we can make a 6th seed. A lot of people actually, I should say, think that we can make a 6th seed. I'm not saying that, but a lot of people think that's a possibility. And I'm just saying that we are in a position where we can either try to make the playoffs. And the position number B is, I'm not with the whole tanking idea, but there are people out there who believe in this tanking philosophy. And if the Pistons want to tank, here's the perfect scenario. You be average at the trade deadline, and then you trade everyone. The Blake Griffin, if he stays healthy, his trade value is going to be high, because Blake Griffin, when last time he was healthy, he was all NBA, all-star type level. So you could trade Blake Griffin. What contending team wouldn't want a point guard like Derrick Rose, someone who could just come off the bench and score? I could easily see us getting a lot of assets for him, maybe a first round overall pick, my bad, and a second round pick as well. I could just see us getting so many assets for Derrick Rose or a Blake Griffin, and not this year, I don't see it, but in the future couple of years, I could see us moving to Jeremy Grant, because Jeremy Grant is one of those guys who he plays well on defense, and he can give you around like 13 points on offense, 14 points on offense. And I could easily see a contending team calling the Pistons a team like the Dallas Mavericks or the Golden State Warriors. I know they're not necessarily contending right now, but in the future, I'm talking about next year, a team like the Golden State Warriors or a Dallas Mavericks can call us up and say, hey, we'll give you a pick, we'll give you a decent player, and then give us Jeremy Grant. I could easily see us doing that. I could also see a Mason Plumlee, us shipping him out and getting some assets for him as well. And then we could all tie it back to us also possibly getting a top pick in the draft, because if we trade all these guys away, there's a top pick. And not even, I'm not talking about just this year. If we trade all these guys away this year, because I believe it's like some sort of protection on the pick, where if we play bad this year, I believe our pick goes to Houston. But not even this year I'm talking about. Even next year, if we want to be bad next year and try to get a top pick, then we can do that as well. It's just so many options with this team. That's why I say we're in a perfect position where we could try to push for a playoffs, or we could try to tank for a top pick in the draft. Whichever decision they want to make, I'll be cool with, because we're in the perfect position where we just can't do wrong right now. I personally would prefer the Pistons to try to make the playoffs, but if they don't want to make the playoffs and they want to tank, we're in the position to do that as well. I just feel like the Pistons are in a perfect position. This team actually reminds me of the Oklahoma City Thunder of last year, where they could have traded someone like Chris Paul, but they decided not to. They actually decided to wait until the offseason and move him. Andre Roberson, I know he doesn't have much trade value anymore, but they could have moved him a couple of years ago when they had Nerlens Noel. It's just, this team reminds me so much of those Oklahoma City Thunder teams that I just feel like, this Pistons team, we are honestly in a perfect position to make anything happen. So Pistons fans, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all, and I truly mean thank y'all for 1K. And also this weekend on Saturday, I believe after the Pistons game, I believe it's going to be around 7, 8, 9. I forget when the game starts, but usually the game ends around 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock sometimes. And I'm going to be doing a live stream, as I always do, when I'm able to, on the weekends. That's when I really do my live stream. So I'll be doing a post-game discussion, talking with y'all in the chat, having a good time talking Pistons basketball. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. I'm out.